I'd say Apocalypto can be divided into three parts. The films open on a tapir hunt, which ends by the bloody killing of the animal. A chase that reminds of the opening of The Last of the Mohicans as well, is the hero who finishes him with his knife. It forecasts brilliantly what is about to happen in the movie, a frenzied survival, running for your life. Indeed, later, the hero is going to be in the tapir's shoes, if I may say so. There's a prank when the tribe man tells one of them he has to eat the tapir testicles. It's a challenge, rather an initiation, a rite. In fact, they're making fun of him, lying about that practice. So in the beginning of the movie, the atmosphere is rather playful and jocose. This movie requires you to be open-minded. You'll have to like ethnology, to place yourself among that Mayan tribe and its original language. If you have seen Mel Gibson's Braveheart and enjoyed it, you will find some kind of reminiscences from Mel Gibson's way of shooting and seemingly themes he likes to reiterate. For example, a peaceful community being disturbed and undergoing the violence of others, captivity, the struggle for freedom, the invasion theme, domination, spoliation, a dear one being killed by throat cut and decapitation. The first time I saw the movie, I found it a bit long and boring, but the second time became more interesting. It's basically centered on the main character, Jaguar Poe, who will implement all he can to survive a massacre he's bound to. Many people from his tribe are captured by another hostile tribe who uses them for their sacrifices, to soothe the gods. The captive people are covered in blue paint. Now it clearly looks like a slave market where men and women are separated. Women are sold like cattle, while men endure a long descent into what awaits. That is, cruel mass sacrifice, consisting in beheadings to appease the god Kukulkan. The oppressors are cruel, particularly one who finds sadistic pleasure in making the captive suffer and scorning them. Nevertheless, the oppressor's chief seems fair to some extent. He has a kind of father presence. He gives a promotion to one of them. He doesn't allow the sadistic one to deliberately kill the prisoners. He's a badass actor, often playing Native American characters. The hero is already a father. His wife is about to have their second child. He is appreciated in the tribe, yet he seems to go through a formative series of ordeals to grow. Mel Gibson made smart scenes with innuendos I had not seen the first time. There's a striking scene of a crying child, being ignored, then hit by one man from the evil tribe. In his or her deep black eyes we can see the way children live atrocities of their times. I'd say it would be a great actualization or transposition of what children experience today in countries living with wars. It has some characteristics of a UNICEF campaign if you look closely. And then the child begins to utter scary threats toward the adult. The child looks scary because after staring into our captive hero's eyes, it's as if he had read his mind and speaks a revengeful speech. It's a really great scene. About the historical accuracy, I don't mind if it's not faithful to archaeology or historical facts. There is a great work on outfits, landscapes, colors, sound, and the authentic language of Yucatan. Interestingly, Mel Gibson really dealt with the survival of the fittest theory. When he's about to get executed, the hero opposes his friends, who tells him to journey well. He replies, "No, I can't go now." Although he's religious, he denies the kind of predestination and doesn't embrace fate. The third part is the climax of the movie. I guess it's everybody's favorite part, the survival per se. And what a frenetic pace! Gibson did a crazy survival movie in a Mayan disguise. The panther chasing scene is really of high quality. And what's interesting is that as Jaguar Poe continues escaping, the other tribe begins to fear an omen foretold by signs like the eclipse, the jaguar sparing the fugitive's life, and their killing of the jaguar. The jaguar is the son of their god. Now, I gotta warn you about the violence towards animal. It's to be seen. A jaguar, a monkey, a snake are killed. But animals eventually cause deadly wounds to the evil tribe, like wasps, the venom of a toad, and the jaguar. Another theme is the theme of fecundity. As opposed to all destructive forces and violence that dominate in the movie, the holiness of giving birth is the remedy of survival. Jaguar Poe's wife eventually has a second child in the end, in a very biblical way. The baby is born while a flood forces or helps her give birth underwater. The mother figure is as capital as the father figure who dies earlier in the movie. The hero's best friend struggles having children, and it also makes his mother disappointed. So, lineage and descendants are essential for the tribe, and maybe it's Gibson's preoccupation too. To conclude, coming back to the opening credits quote, which is, "A great civilization is not conquered from without until it has destroyed itself from within." This message that you can apply to your country, your caste, your community, and so on. It is not external forces that destroy your world, your civilization, but destruction comes from inside. Once people have lost their sense of unity, it's easy for the foreign oppressor to take control of them. Meditate on that. Moreover, the title Apocalypto alludes to the Bible, and the ending O makes it very Spanish-like. That is, the Spanish also contributed to the end of the Mayan era, according to Gibson. I don't want to comment on the final twist and its historical non-accuracy. This review is dedicated to Priscilla, who asked for it. So thanks everybody for watching. You can suggest movies to me. I'll gladly consider them. I'm Plissken.